Have you ever noticed a strange smell clinging to yourself or a loved one as the years go by, and wondered, is this just aging, or is there something more? Maybe you felt the sting of family members pulling away, kids avoiding sitting close, or even strangers whispering behind your back. It's a heartbreaking reality that many seniors face, yet almost no one talks about it openly. What if I told you that this old person smell isn't your fault? Science shows our bodies change in ways that create this odor naturally, but here's the good news. It's not something you have to accept or live with forever. Just a few minutes of focused care can eliminate up to 90% of that smell and bring back your confidence and closeness with family. Stay with me through this video because I'm going to reveal a simple, proven method based on over 50 years of research and thousands of patient success stories. You'll learn why common fixes like cologne or overbathing make things worse, and discover the real reasons behind the smell, from changes in sweat and skin oils to mouth dryness. By the end, you'll have clear, actionable steps that can transform your daily routine and your life. Imagine your grandchildren happily sitting on your lap again, family bonds strengthening, and your confidence soaring. This is about dignity, love, and reclaiming your place in the family. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Honestly, science has shown us something many of us don't want to admit, that as we grow older, our bodies naturally develop a unique smell. And before you start blaming yourself, let me be clear, it's not your fault. Our bodies change in countless ways as time goes by, and one of those changes is how we smell. It's a natural process, something our biology does quietly, almost without warning. But here's the good news. This isn't a life sentence you have to accept forever. If you stick with me through this video, I promise you'll learn how to stop hearing those painful whispers behind your back, the ones that make you feel self-conscious and isolated. Does that old man or woman smell too much? Kids, in particular, can be brutally honest, and I know how heartbreaking it can be when your grandchild starts avoiding sitting on your lap, not because of anything you said or did, but simply because of that unwanted odor. I remember Betty Davis, a sweet 65-year-old woman, coming to me with tears in her eyes, saying, "Dr. Henry, my grandkid won't sit on my lap anymore. What can I do?" Hearing her pain stayed with me, and it made me realize just how deep this issue cuts, not just physically, but emotionally. After 50 years of research and treating thousands of patients, I've uncovered a simple secret that almost no one talks about. And here's what's amazing. By spending just 3 minutes carefully washing 2 specific spots on your body, you can eliminate up to 90% of that odor. I've seen this work wonders for over 1,000 of my patients, and more than that, it's helped heal strained family bonds and restore confidence that had been lost. Please don't miss out on this vital information. Turn on notifications for my channel, because I'll be sharing more precious tips that can truly boost your quality of life and bring back your joy. Just last week, I met Frank Wilson, 88 years old. Frank told me, "Dr. Henry, I wear expensive cologne every day, but my son still won't stay in my room." He opened the window wide, desperate for fresh air. I could see the hurt in his eyes. It broke my heart. I had to be honest with him. "Frank," I told him gently, "cologne doesn't fix the problem. It only covers the smell temporarily, like spraying air freshener in a dirty bathroom. It just makes it worse by layering one scent over another." Many seniors fall into this trap. They smell something off and drown themselves in perfume or deodorant, but all that does is mix the old person's smell with the fragrance, creating a more unbearable combination. So what happens? Windows are flung open, and feelings of embarrassment and hurt grow stronger. To truly break this cycle, we have to understand the real cause of the smell. Do you know exactly where this old age odor comes from? It's a question many ask, often assuming it's just from less frequent bathing or simply getting old. But the truth is, there is a clear, scientific reason behind it. And understanding this is the first step toward fixing it. Let me explain what happens inside our bodies as we age. 3 major changes occur. First, our sweat changes. When we're younger, we sweat about a quart every day. But after 60, that amount drops to less than half. You might wonder, less sweat? Then how can there still be a smell? The answer might surprise you. Sweat acts like a natural cleanser. It helps flush out toxins and waste from your skin. So when you sweat less, these toxins build up, feeding the bacteria that multiply and produce that unpleasant odor. I'll never forget Nancy Clark, 71, who asked me, "Dr. Henry, I barely sweat anymore, so why do I still smell?" It's exactly because of that sweat reduction. Another patient, Robert Evans, 73, told me, "I used to sweat buckets and worried about it. Now that I barely sweat, I thought it was better, but it's not." He was stunned to learn that his body's natural way of clearing out waste was slowing down, causing more buildup on his skin. Second, there's a surprising shift in our skin's oils, known as sebum. The chemistry of sebum changes dramatically with age. As we get older, sebum produces a compound called nonenal, which is the main culprit behind that distinct old person smell. After 30 years of research, I found that nonenal levels spike starting at age 50 and peak around 70. It's an oxidized fatty acid, almost non-existent in younger people but very present in older adults, giving off that unmistakable scent. Third, our mouth environment changes too. After 60, saliva production drops by more than 50%. Saliva plays a crucial role. It clears away bacteria and balances acidity. With less saliva, our mouths become dry, bacteria multiply rapidly, and bad breath often follows. Linda Harris, 69, confided in me, "My mouth is dry, and I can smell it when I talk. I feel shy around my grandkids, so I have to stand back." This is the reality of reduced saliva. So think about it. Daily showers, sprays of cologne, mouthwash, and yet the smell lingers. Why? Because of these 3 big internal changes. But the best part is this. There is a fix, and I'm here to guide you through it. Now, let's take a meaningful step forward together. If you decide to skip the rest of this video, you might find yourself endlessly chasing after ineffective solutions, wasting precious time, energy, and money on products or tricks that simply don't work. I've seen it time and time again. But here's the good news. The method I'm about to share with you isn't just another empty promise. It works quickly, and in as little as 1 week, you'll begin to feel the difference in your body and confidence. So, please, stay focused and watch until the very end. These simple, practical steps can help you finally ditch that stubborn old age smell for good. And believe me, once you do, in just a month, you'll notice something amazing. The way your family, your loved ones, even your closest friends, respond to you will completely change. They'll see the new, refreshed you, and that feeling is truly priceless. I hear this question all the time from my patients. "Dr. Henry, can you really get rid of this smell?" I understand how painful and embarrassing it can be. My answer has always been the same. Yes, absolutely, but only if you do it the right way, using methods that no one has shown you before. Let me share with you a story that still touches my heart. James Parker, a kind man of 75, came into my clinic one day, his shoulders heavy with shame. He said, "My grandkids won't even come into my room. My son keeps airing it out because of the smell." It was heartbreaking to hear. But after 6 months following my advice, James walked in beaming. "Now my grandkid sits on my lap again," he told me, "like magic." That moment was pure joy. For him, for me, and for everyone who knows that sense of connection is everything. You deserve to feel that too. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment, one below to let me know that you are still here with me. Here's what's important. You don't need fancy creams, expensive pharmacy products, or complicated hospital treatments. You can start right at home today with a method backed by over 50 years of medical research. In fact, 97% of my patients saw clear, lasting results by following these simple rules. The first and most crucial rule is to drink enough warm water every day. I know, you might be wondering, water? Really? What difference can that make? But water is your body's natural sweeper. It flushes out toxins and all the invisible gunk that builds up inside you, through your urine. 1 glass of warm water each morning alone can cut that stubborn old age smell dramatically. Margaret Adams, a spirited 72-year-old, told me, "At first, drinking warm water in the morning was a struggle. I almost forgot. But after a month, it became a habit. Now, I actually miss it if I don't drink it. My skin looks healthier, and my grandkid says I smell nice." Try to aim for 6 glasses of water daily. If building that habit feels tough, here's a simple trick I share with everyone. Drink 1 glass right when you wake up, 1 before lunch, 1 after lunch, another at 3 p.m., 1 before dinner, and 1 before bedtime. Set these times as little milestones, and soon enough, it will stick naturally. Remember, coffee or tea don't count toward your water intake. In fact, coffee dehydrates you, so if you have a cup, add an extra glass of water to compensate. The second rule is gentle, but incredibly effective: movement. Light walks in the sunshine, nothing strenuous. Many say, "I'm too old, exercise is too hard." I get it. I'm not asking for heavy workouts or long runs. Just 20 minutes of strolling in mild sunlight can work wonders. Sunlight helps kill bacteria on your skin that cause bad odors, and gentle movement helps sweat out toxins in a natural, healthy way. Be mindful of the sun's intensity. Go for walks before 10 a.m. or after 4 p.m. when the light is softer. Fred Taylor, a patient of mine, shared, "At first, my legs hurt so much, I could barely walk. My doctor told me to try just 10 minutes daily. Now, I manage slow walks, and yes, sometimes I get a little winded, but it's enough." That's progress, and it's beautiful. Third, commit to showering daily with warm water. I know, during cold winter months, this can feel like a chore or even a hardship. But bathing is essential. It washes away the bacteria and grime that linger on your skin and cause odor. Just a word of caution: avoid scalding hot water. It damages your skin's protective barrier and can actually worsen the smell. Instead, aim for warm water between 100 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Once a week, treat yourself to a 20-minute soak in a warm bath at that temperature. It opens your pores and flushes out deep-seated dirt. Most of my patients say that after these baths, their skin feels softer and their odor diminishes dramatically. Stick to these 3 simple rules consistently, and you'll be amazed at how much the old age smell fades. But now, here's the big secret. When you shower, don't just rush through. Take time to scrub 3 key areas thoroughly, because about 90% of the smell originates there, yet most people completely overlook them. First, focus on the skin folds, places like your neck, armpits, under your breasts, your navel, groin, behind your knees, and elbows. These creases trap sweat and create a perfect environment for bacteria to thrive. Seniors often skim over these spots, especially the back of the neck and behind the ears. These are subtle areas many don't even realize smell so strongly. Susan Brooks, 66, once told me, "Dr. Henry, it's crazy. I've been showering forever but never really scrubbed my armpits and chest like you said. Now the smell is way less, and my grandkid hugs me again." Just gently scrubbing these folds with a soft cloth or loofah makes a huge difference. But don't rub hard, that can damage delicate skin. Second, pay attention to hairy areas, the armpits, chest, and scalp. Hair traps sweat and sebum, especially on the scalp, which many people neglect. Massage your scalp well when shampooing. Tom Harris, 62, said, "My doctor told me to massage my scalp when washing my hair, and I noticed the smell on my head dropped a lot. Even my grandkid pats my head now." Men should also care for chest or belly hair by cleaning and drying those areas thoroughly. Finally, don't forget those sweat-prone areas like your feet, between your toes, and your palms. These spots have tons of sweat glands and can be a major source of odor. Feet are especially vulnerable since they're enclosed in shoes all day, creating a bacterial playground. John Miller, 68, shared, "Man, my feet used to stink badly. After I started scrubbing between my toes, drying them well, and changing my socks daily, the smell vanished. Now my daughter-in-law doesn't grimace when she visits." Use cotton socks, swap them every day, and rotate your shoes to allow them to dry out completely. If you follow these heartfelt practical steps, you will not only reduce or eliminate that embarrassing old age smell, you'll regain confidence, deepen your family bonds, and enjoy life with a renewed sense of dignity and joy. You deserve this fresh start. The back is one of the trickiest areas to reach when it comes to personal hygiene, yet it's incredibly important. Using a long-handled brush or a cloth can make all the difference because back sweat tends to soak into shirts deeply, creating that stubborn, unpleasant smell that many seniors find frustrating and embarrassing. Trust me, I've seen how this simple spot, if neglected, can undermine confidence and make social interactions uncomfortable. When you're scrubbing these 3 key spots, it's essential to use warm water, never hot. I can't stress this enough. Hot water might feel good momentarily, but it actually damages your skin's natural protective barrier, which ironically makes that old age smell even worse. So, gentle care with mild, fragrance-free soap is the way to go. Skip harsh, strongly scented products that can irritate your skin and throw off its natural balance. Mary Johnson, a wonderful 71-year-old woman I recently spoke with, told me, "I never thought something so simple could change my life, but after trying this, it worked like magic. Now my grandkid happily sits on my lap again watching TV. It feels joyful and freeing." Stories like Mary's remind me how much these small acts of self-care restore dignity and closeness with loved ones. After your shower, moisturizing your skin is just as important as washing. Dry, flaky skin actually traps odors and can worsen that smell, especially during cold winters when the air is harsh and dehydrating. Once a week, soaking in a warm bath around 100 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes helps open your pores and release deep-down dirt and toxins. After drying off, applying lotion locks in moisture and keeps your skin healthy and supple. I say this from the heart. If you don't start these habits today, you risk continuing to bother those around you with unwanted odors, and worse, you might lose your own joy and self-confidence over time. This isn't just about smell. It's about reclaiming your life and relationships. Begin now by scrubbing those 3 crucial spots thoroughly. In just a week, you will notice your family's warmth and closeness return. And don't stop there. Next, we'll explore simple but powerful diet and lifestyle changes that amplify these effects. So, stay with me until the end. It's worth every second. Second, make washing your bedding a true priority. Think about it. You spend around 8 hours every single night lying on your pillows and sheets. Over time, sweat, natural oils from your skin, and tiny flakes build up silently on these surfaces. This hidden grime becomes the perfect breeding ground for bacteria that cause unpleasant odors. It's no wonder your bedroom can start to smell off without you realizing it. Washing your bedding at least once a week and drying it under the sun, if possible, can make a world of difference. Pillowcases deserve even more attention since they absorb oils and flakes directly from your scalp. Linda Parker, a sweet 75-year-old friend of mine, used to wash her sheets only once a month. When her doctor suggested doing it weekly, she admitted it felt like a bother at first. But now, it's a part of her routine, and she proudly shares, "My room smells fresh and clean, no more embarrassing odors. Don't forget to replace those old pillows and blankets every year or two. Bacteria and dust mites accumulate over time, clinging on and filling your room with musty smells. Trust me, fresh bedding is like a breath of life for your personal space. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Third, take loving care of your shoes and socks because foot odor doesn't just stay in your feet. It creeps into your shoes and follows you everywhere, affecting how you feel and how others perceive you. Changing your socks every day is a simple but powerful step. Opt for cotton socks. They let your feet breathe and keep moisture at bay. And don't wear the same pair of shoes day after day. Instead, rotate between 2 or 3 pairs to give each one a chance to air out and dry properly. A little trick I love is sprinkling baking soda inside your shoes. It acts like a natural deodorizer that absorbs nasty smells. Paul King, a lively 69-year-old gentleman, used to wear 1 pair of shoes non-stop. After his doctor advised him to rotate shoes and change socks daily, he noticed a big change. "My foot smell is way down. Now, my grandkid doesn't wrinkle his nose when he visits my room," he joked with a smile. Small changes like these can renew your confidence and keep those close to you comfortable. Fourth, don't forget to air out your rooms regularly. Spending a lot of time indoors means smells can build up and linger without fresh airflow to clear them out. Open your windows twice a day, once in the morning and again in the evening, for at least 10 minutes each time. This simple habit floods your space with fresh air, sweeping away stale odors. Bathrooms and kitchens especially need extra attention since they tend to trap moisture and smells more stubbornly. Using baking soda in the bathroom can help absorb damp odors naturally. Fred Taylor, 71, used to hate the cold so much he rarely opened his windows. His doctor's advice to air out the rooms twice daily felt annoying at first. It was chilly and uncomfortable, he admitted, but now he swears by it. "The air feels so much fresher. My daughter-in-law doesn't feel the need to fling windows open anymore." That's a small but meaningful victory for family harmony. So, what's the bottom line here? The so-called old age smell doesn't just happen randomly. It's caused by a combination of factors: reduced sweating that traps more dirt, oxidized skin oils producing compounds like nonenal, dry mouths from less saliva, poor diet, neglecting hygiene, drinking too little water, and ignoring the regular care of clothes and bedding. But here's the hopeful news. You can fix this. Start by drinking over 6 cups of warm water daily to keep your body hydrated and your skin healthy. Spend 20 minutes walking in gentle sunlight each day to stimulate your circulation. Be diligent about scrubbing 3 crucial areas: the skin folds, hairy regions, and sweaty spots. Nourish yourself with antioxidant-rich foods like fresh fruits, vegetables, and garlic. Keep your mouth clean with regular brushing and scraping. Wash your clothes and bedding frequently, underwear daily, sheets weekly, and air out your rooms twice a day for at least 10 minutes each time. The best part? None of this requires expensive gadgets or complicated routines. It's all about small, manageable daily tweaks that add up to a big difference. Getting rid of that unwanted old age smell isn't just about freshness. It's about reclaiming your health, your confidence, and your joy. These changes reconnect you with your family, brighten your social life, and most importantly, restore your self-worth. Don't let unpleasant odors isolate you or keep you from hugging your grandchildren, laughing with friends, or feeling proud of yourself. You deserve to live every day with dignity and comfort, starting now. Thank you so much for watching and taking the time to learn about these simple but powerful steps to eliminate that stubborn old age smell and bring fresh confidence back into your life. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one important thing you've learned today that you're ready to put into practice? Maybe it's washing your bedding more often, rotating your shoes, or simply opening your windows twice a day. Whatever it is, please share it in the comments below. Your experience might inspire someone else in our community. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment, And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more practical advice to help you live healthier, happier, and more confident every day. Remember, small changes lead to big improvements, and you deserve to feel your best at any age. See you in the next video.